Hello, everybody. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome to another episode of JFF News. Thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode in this series. If you haven't already, we kindly encourage you to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. And we also encourage you as well to purchase a membership right here on JFF Live. Now, this week's episode of JFF News is proudly brought to you by Hermosa Health. They want to help you get back in motion, specializing in injury rehab, sports physio, and prevention programs. To schedule an appointment and learn more, check out the description for all the details. Now, let's get into the news, shall we? Now, the senior Reggae Girlz took on England in a friendly international in Leicester on Sunday, and England won the match by 7 goals to nil. This was the last, you could say, friendly international for the senior Reggae Girlz, leading into the World Cup qualifiers, which will commence in October. At some point during the summer, the draw will take place for the preliminaries of World Cup qualifying for the women, so we can stay tuned for that in relation to the date, the pots, and also the group that Jamaica will be in for the FIFA Women's World Cup qualifiers, which will kick off in October. We'd also like to say a special thank you very much to all the Jamaicans who came out to support the team in the Midlands of England on Sunday. We saw you come out in your colours and we saw you cheer on the team from minute 1 to minute 90. So thank you very much for that. We truly appreciate it. Now, what I'm going to do for you all is share the screen so that I could be able to show with you clearly what we discussed in previous episodes of JFF News. And this is in relation to the schedule so that you're aware, the schedule for the final round of World Cup qualifying. So as we know, the three FIFA windows, two matches will be in September, two matches will be in October, and two matches will be in November, so that everybody is aware. And now, in relation to the FIFA dates, I know persons will be saying, Simon, okay, but what are the specific dates of the game? Now, the specific dates of the six matches, that will be unveiled in due course. But what I can tell you at this point right now is in relation to September. The FIFA window is September 1 to September 9. So, specifically for the September window, the games will be played in between that window. It definitely won't be September 1 because that is the first day of the window. So you get the drift of where I'm going with all of this. So September 1 to September 9 is the FIFA window. So both of Jamaica's games will be played between those two dates for that window. So as you can see on the screen here, you see Bermuda versus Jamaica. So Jamaica will play away on match day 1. And on match day 2, Jamaica will be playing at home against Trinidad and Tobago. Now, the last time Jamaica would have played Trinidad and Tobago in World Cup qualifying, we have to go back to the 2002 World Cup qualifying cycle. Remember the last time that we had played at home against Trinidad and Tobago in World Cup qualifiers? Tyrone Marshall scored an absolute rocket from outside of the box in a 1-0 victory over Trinidad and Tobago. Tyrone Marshall with his right foot really bamboozling goalkeeper Shaka Hislop. And of course, this was 3 points in Jamaica's first game in what was then the hexagonal round of CONCACAF World Cup qualifying. All right, you go into the October window. Jamaica will face Curacao away before playing Bermuda at home. And in the November window, Jamaica faces Trinidad and Tobago away before facing Curacao at home. Okay, so this is what the six matches will look like. So the only piece of information that we need to basically help things fall into place is the specific dates of the matches. But we have the windows so everybody can be able to plan out their affairs effectively. So that is what is going to help us tremendously from this sort of standpoint. So what I can do is give you the dates of the FIFA window, so at least you can start planning everything that you need to know when you can be able to cheer on the boys. So the FIFA window in September lies between September 1 and 9. Again, September 1 and September 9 for the September window. For the October window, October 6 to 14. October 6 to 14. Those are the dates of the FIFA window in the month of October. And in November, the FIFA window is November 10 to 18. November 10 to 18. Those are the dates for the November FIFA window. And as we have discussed, top the group and Jamaica will qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. 6 matches to go, 6 matches from World Cup qualification. Let us all unite, all Jamaicans all across the globe, from Westmoreland to St. Thomas, from Miami to New York to LA, from Vancouver to Toronto, from London to the Midlands to Manchester to Yorkshire. Let us all unite as Jamaicans all across the globe in achieving this particular goal, World Cup qualification. So, folks, thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode of JFF News. I'm Simon Preston. We'd like to thank Hermosa Health for sponsoring this week's episode of JFF News. Also, to become a sponsor on JFF Live, please see the description of the video on how to contact us. So thank you all so much. We greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to JFF Live.